According to Bloomberg, the Netherlands plans to limit ASML Holding N.V.'s ability to repair and maintain its semiconductor equipment in China, a potentially painful blow to Beijing's efforts to develop a world-class chip industry. The government of Prime Minister Dick Schoof will likely not renew certain ASML licenses to service and to provide spare parts in China when they expire at the end of this year, according to people familiar with the matter. This move by the Netherlands undoubtedly exacerbates its decoupling from the CCP's technology sector and may even trigger a wider decoupling in Europe and globally. Why is the world decoupling from Communist China's technology sector? What impact will technological decoupling have on ordinary Chinese people?
What is the real reason for Fan Yifei's arrest? Fan Yifei revealed to the US and the West about the CCP's comprehensive plans and policies for the digitalization of RMB before its implementation, including the Belt and Road Initiative, the CCP's alliance with the Middle East, the digitalization of RMB, and the plan of turning the digital RMB into digital petro RMB. After the Americans and Europeans learned about it, they made up their minds to launch a technological decoupling from Communist China in terms of chips. They told the CCP explicitly, if you dare to go further in the digital RMB, if you set up traps for us in the Middle East, if you make trouble for us in Europe, we will completely decouple from you. To overcome food crises, social crises, and economic crises happening in Communist China, the CCP government is willing to beat, arrest, and stabilize with an iron fist. So scary. Fellows inside Communist China, you have to think through how you are going to cope with it. But if you are not ready, and not completely ready for the great challenge of life, such as COVID vaccine disasters, cancers, and death looming over the entire society, as well as sanctions from the West, you will hardly survive. Have a look at recent sanctions toward chips, particularly industrial chips, as well as sanctions of EDA softwares. And the CCP is still bragging. See how scary it is? The level of medical safety, social safety, public safety, electricity supply, trains and airplanes will soon reach to the North Korean level. But disasters in China will surely be times bigger than that in Iran and North Korea, because they have a much smaller population and it was easy for them to handle social problems. With more than 1 billion population, or let's just say 800 million, disaster would arrive in an instant. Even one day without food would be unbearable.